Planning to buy property in Greece, or have you already done so? Well, as you may have heard, a crucial step in the process is the Greek National Cadastre registration. Things are heating up as we approach a significant deadline at the end of 2025, which we will share with you shortly. At this point, your question might be, but who needs to register with the Greek National Cadastre? Well, very important to know, it is not optional. Under Greek law, anyone who owns property, whether they've owned it for 50 years or bought it last week, must register their property when their area becomes eligible. What happens if you don't? Well, your property could eventually be flagged as stray land and, believe it or not, could end up in the hands of the Greek state. Surely you don't want that. Well, you're in the right place because today we are breaking down everything you need to know about the Greek National Cadastre, what it is, why it matters, and how it works. So stick around because this is information you cannot afford to miss. Hey everyone, I am Dee from Elxis at Home in Greece, a real estate company with 35 years of experience helping thousands of home seekers find their slice of paradise. Subscribe to this channel for everything you need to know about buying property in Greece. Alright, so let's start with the basic. What is the Greek National Cadastre? Simply put, it's Greece's modern digital property registration system, a massive improvement over the old Land Registry system. With the National Cadastre, called Ktimatologio in Greek, every property gets a unique 12-digit code known as KAEK, a National Cadastre code number. This guarantees ownership and protects your property rights for the future. Think of it as giving your land its very own social security number. And you might be wondering, what's the difference between the National Cadastre and the old Land Registry? Well, that is a great question. The Land Registry, or Ktimatologio in Greek, tongue breaker, was a localized system. Each area had its own office for recording property ownership. But the National Cadastre brings all of that under one umbrella, making things much more clear and organized. Now here is the catch. Some areas in Greece still rely on the old Land Registry system. This transition isn't complete in every location yet, so knowing which system applies to your property is essential. The full transition of all procedures to the cadastral offices and the termination of the operation of the land registries is expected to be finalized by the end of 2025. This means that after the transition, all real estate transactions will be carried out exclusively by the cadastre. So, what do you need to do to register your property? You'll need documents like your title deed, a land survey, and your ID or passport. Not too complicated, right? Can you handle the registration yourself? Technically, yes. But here is something you need to know first. The platform is offered only in the Greek language. This means that you won't get the full picture unless you speak Greek. And here's a pro tip. If you are unfamiliar with the process, consider hiring a legal expert to help. Mistakes can lead to delays or even the loss of ownership rights if left unresolved. Not worth the gamble, I'd say. At Elxis, we've helped hundreds of clients through this process, and here's what we've learned. The National Cadastre is a powerful tool, but making proper use of it is vital. That's where a good legal team makes all the difference. We can check your property status, make sure your documents are in order, and handle the entire registration on your behalf, simply and smoothly. So if you're buying or already own your property in Greece and need help registering it, or have any other questions about Greek real estate, drop us a line. We are here to make the process easy for you. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button for more tips about living and investing in Greece. And don't forget to share this video with anyone who might need to register the property with the National Cadastre. See you in the next video.